Welcome to Olympian Water Testing, giving you the best in water analysis. Today we're looking at CJ and water, the effects of too much iron in your water and how to solve it. So sometimes we get too much iron in our water. A little bit of iron isn't going to hurt, and it can be beneficial for our health. But what happens when you get too much? And how do you know it? So you may not know it, but your water supply could be teeming with excess iron. And while iron is an important mineral, too much of it can be dangerous to your health. Not only that, but to your plumbing systems and to your environment. If you've been experiencing problems with your water, such as metallic taste, strange residue, there's a good chance that you have too much iron in your water. Excessive iron in water is a common problem that many people don't know how to solve. And it's important to have a proper solution to this hazardous issue. So this is going to take a look at how to spot excess iron and the solutions for fixing it. So the function of iron in the body is that it's an important mineral. It is a heavy metal, but it's found in meats, poultry, beans, lentils, dark leafy greens, and you can get a lot of it from your diet. But while it needs iron, too much can cause issues. So how does iron get in our water? Well, it's found naturally in the environment and it's often present in rocks, soil, and water. When the water comes into contact with these materials, it can dissolve small amounts of iron in them. This dissolved iron then becomes part of your water supply. In most cases, it isn't a problem because the amount of dissolved iron is low. But sometimes the water can dissolve too much iron from the ground. Then this can happen if the water is in contact with iron-rich minerals or materials for a long time, or if the water has a high acidity level. And acidity levels can be naturally high in some areas. Still, they can also be increased by factors like pollution and agricultural runoff. And some issues happen when you have iron overload. And one of the most serious dangers of excess iron in your water is iron overload. And iron overload is a condition where there's too much iron in the body and it can't be removed. And this can lead to organ damage, joint pain, fatigue, and heart problems. There's also iron toxicity. This happens when you ingest extremely high levels of iron in a short period of time, and this is a serious health issue that can be life-threatening. Things like nausea and vomiting, disease, diarrhea, stomach pain, headaches, fatigue, and liver damage. And also, it can result in brain damage as well, and studies have shown iron can accumulate in the brain and cause learning and behavioral issues, DNA damage, and cancer, and even infections, urinary tract infections, pneumonia, skin infections, and blood infections. So this is not something minor. Now, how do you know if your water has too much iron? Early signs of wrinkles that are happening prematurely, clogged or rusting pipes, discolored water, bad taste or smell. This is a heavy metal where sometimes if it accumulates, you can see brown water. It has a metallic taste or something earthy. Food cooked in water becomes bitter or discolored. Skin becomes increasingly dry or itchy. Acne and clogged pores, brittle or discolored hair. So what are some solutions? First is to test for iron levels in your water. Getting a water test is the best way before doing anything else, and that'll give you an idea what's in your water, how much is present, and you can do that by yourself with a kit, or you can get it professionally tested. Then there's some softening systems like single tank water softener, discolorate or dechlorinator combo, and a twin tank softener, reverse osmosis filtration system that can help to remove that, and that does different things like the filters, activated carbon, reverse osmosis, activated carbon block polishing filter, reservoir tank, and the faucet, and also an AIO system, an air induction oxidation technology for iron removal. So those are some of the ways to detect iron, how it gets into your water, some of the health problems that can happen, and some of the methods to remove it. But as I said, the first thing is you always want to get your water tested to see how much iron is in it.